They love you. We love you. Welcome back, buddy. It's great to see you.
Good to see you. What's up, man?
Everything's good. The kids are good. Everything. You're a grandpa now twice?
4 kids. Four
kids.
grandchildren.
Oh my gosh! Congratulations.
Yeah.
I can't believe that's amazing. How is it? You like it?
I do like it. And, everybody jokes about it, that you can play with them and then send them home.
Yeah.
That is a real deal.
Yeah, you can, huh?
Yeah, you can. I got a 14-year-old, a 12 and a half. That's a girl and a boy. And then a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old. They were a year and a day apart.
Oh my gosh.
How about that?
That's amazing. And
Yeah.
you just said they had a big party for him, a birthday
Yeah,
party?
we get to have the birthday party at our house. And we had the little girl's name, Ro.
Yeah.
And so we set up a disc row.
A disco.
A disc row.
A disc row party. Oh.
Yeah. And then a little boy is into cars, so we had.
Look at that thing.
Yeah, how about that? That's the disc row.
Oh, that's so
How cute is
fun.
that? See the big jam box in the back?
Yeah, I mean,
all
that's
pink and
super
stuff?
fun. Yeah, and
How
then
cool is that?
the boy?
Yeah, he's into cars, so we set him up like a NASCAR track where the kids get in. They're just 2, but they get in these electric cars
They
and
know,
go.
they know how to drive cars?
Well, they thought. They think they did. What they didn't realize is the parents are actually driving them with a remote control. So the kids are in there going all around, the parents are over there, and the parents weren't very good at it, I got to tell you. They're running off through the cones and everything, and they didn't know how to do it.
I saw that you've been playing Fortnite.
Well, my son Jordan got me playing this Fortnite game, and I don't know which button to push to jump or to shoot
Yeah.
or whatever.
So you're
every
fun to-
time I
you're
look
fun to
down,
play against.
every time I look down to find the button, I get my head blown off.
Yeah.
And so I don't know what to do. And then I'm looking on there, and everybody has their own, what do they call it, skin?
Yes, correct. Yes.
Avatar.
Everyone has
skin?
their own skin.
But I don't have my own. What the hell's up with that?
You want your own skin on Fortnite.
What? Yeah.
You put this video of you asking the creators of Fortnite for a skin. Watch this.
Hold on, chat. Hey, Fortnite creators, what do I got to do to get my own character? I mean, come on. Eminem's got 3. I got what? 0? I move like a cat. Well, it's Garfield, but it's a cat. I need my own character. Come on.
Yeah. And that got 11 million views.
You're kidding.
I got 11 million
I
views.
looked at 11 million times?
Yes.
And I still don't have a skin?
No, they watch our show. We'll get you. You definitely have.
Okay.
You're
Hey,
definitely
come on. Is
getting
that
your
my
skin.
camera?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, there you go. That's all he's asking.
Give me a skin.
Give him a skin, for God's sake.
Come on. It's my agent
Yeah.
here.
Give him his skin. This is
Come on.
ridiculous. Give him a skin.
My agent.
Fortnite, come on. But you have to, when you get your skin, you have to do your own dance move. Do you have a dance move?
Oh, hell no.
What would be your dance move?
Motown. It'd have to be something like the Temptations.
Like a Temptations? Like, could you show us what?
If you do it with me.
Yeah, I'll do it with you.
Come on.
What are we
Come on,
doing?
come on.
What would be? I've never danced with you before, have we? Have we ever danced? All right, what would it be? Here you go. The end of Fortnite, yeah.
Temptations, they never did anything. They just kind of like went side to side.
That would be your Fortnite
Yeah,
dance?
that's it. That's all you gotta have, right?
I
You
think
gotta turn around. You gotta spin around,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So,
No, I see you're beating me. Your character does that great.
yeah.
I'm always happy to see you. I'm always happy to see different things you're doing, different projects. You're always doing something different. The Dr. Phil show, you ended it after 21 seasons, and I was like, oof, that was heartbreaking for us because we love watching you. But I was going to ask you, what did you feel like after that routine and then it's gone away?
Well, at first, it's kind of like, oh, this is good. I don't have to get up and go stamp out disease and suffering. And so, but I had a plan when I stopped because I was sitting at we have a breakfast bar in our kitchen.
Yeah.
I was sitting there, I'm flipping back and forth between the news. And, you go from this one, and they're all far left, go this one's far right, spin, 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 so much that your head's spinning. And I said, God, the media drives me crazy. Why don't they just tell us what's going on? Robin's sitting next to me. She doesn't even look up from her plate. She's just saying, well, you are the media. Why don't you do something about it? Oh, damn it.
Yeah, why did I say that out loud?
Yeah. So I got to think about it. And, that's really true. And she said, no, by the way, those last 4 places you stopped, your ratings are higher than all of those 4 combined. So seriously, why don't you do something about it? So fast forward like 18 months, and we have our own network called Merritt Street Media. We got 5 acres under roof.
5 acres?
And yeah, and we got Steve Harvey and Nancy Grace and Bear Grylls and Mike Rowe and all these people coming in.
I mean, you have your own...
Yeah. And
your own network.
yeah, we got cops in jail. I mean...
Oh, you got to have cops.
Oh, yeah, you got to have cops.
Yeah.
It's Merritt Street Media, and I'll tell you, that was not chosen at random. This country was built on hard work, talent, added value, merit. That you do something that merits, and it's
Yeah.
and we got too many people pushing for equality of outcome, independent of input. I mean, come on, if you got some guy sitting home in a beanbag eating Cheetos, and he gets the same outcome as somebody out busting their ass all day long, that's not a good deal.
Wow. Yeah.
Equality of opportunity, I'm all over that. We need to work towards that. But equality of outcome, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
You brought this photo I thought was interesting. This is a photo, and up in the rafters there's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. What is this?
All right, when I first started my show 21 years ago on the Paramount lot, and by the way, we had the longest running show in the history of Paramount, which is a 105-year-old lot.
Yeah. Congratulations.
So I go in my first day when we're starting to build the set, and they're up in a cherry picker taking that picture down. And that's not Kareem, that's Lou Alcindor. That's when he was at UCLA. That's how old that picture is.
Oh.
And I said, what is that? They said, well, the only show that ever lasted on this stage, Stage 29 at Paramount, was Arsenio Hall. He lasted 5 years. Everybody else never even lasted a year. I said, do not touch that picture.
Yeah, really?
Leave that picture hanging there. And so it was all like this.
Yeah.
And I said, don't touch it, leave it there. And we were there for 21 years and quit at #1.
Wow.
And so then my son launched The Doctors. Y'all know The Doctors, the show The Doctors. We launched that on the set next door. And I had one of those made and took it over to his set and hung it exactly the same way, crooked, right there for him, and they're the second longest running show on the Paramount.
So there's something to this.
Apparently, you should get one.
Kareem, yeah, we're gonna get one here. Kareem is good luck. I'm so happy you came on our show, and best of luck with the network and the new show and everything. You're a very, very hardworking man.
Thank you so much.
Always good to see you. Dr. Phil McGraw. Dr. Phil, prime time airs weeknights at 8 p.m. on Merritt Street Media. More Tonight Show after the break. Stick around, everybody.
Hey.